He is a legend. Thank you, D.A. The final day of the regular season. Players get a small break, Clark. Then we jump right into the playoffs. Boy, it is hard not to just absolutely embrace this time of year, is it?
Kevin, it is one of the special times of year on the sports calendar when you talk about the NBA playoffs, because the best in the world now are going to be focused, locked in, well rested, playing for the highest stakes in the game. And they get to do it in series format. So you get multiple opportunities to prove you're the better team. And for fans and us as broadcasters, it's great drama and theater right in front of us.
Cannot wait for the playoffs to begin.
I'm with you there.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Doncic, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with J.J. Barea. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Porzingis in at the 4. James, the pass to Hield. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Lets it go with the 3. Drills it from outside.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Here's Barea. Rebounded by McGee.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And, you know, where was the defense there, Kevin? I mean, even though he missed it, that was not a good effort. Pitiful.
Outside, Porzingis. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. The Lakers on D. Doncic with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
In Europe, Doncic spent a lot of time as a primary ball handler. You see the craftiness there in terms of drawing fouls. And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game. Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And he gets it to go. Davis has got 6.
An almost perfect start to this game. 4 for 5. They're rolling.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Barea kicks to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Hield can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Barea. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Barea's jump shot is usually right on point. When he gets room to shoot, he's able to pull that trigger fast.
James finds McGee. Over Doncic. Tries it from 9. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McGee's got his first basket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Barea. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And Barea, with that low center of gravity of his, keeps the ball close to the ground, and good luck trying to stop that guy.
McGee dishes to Davis. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for J.J. Barea. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 10 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Back to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, I like how close Porzingis gets to the rim. I mean, he knows when he's this deep, the defense really has no chance to keep him from dunking it.
Outside, Green. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Powell with the steal. Shoots from 14. It's Hardaway that time on the assist by Doncic.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Hield kicks to Green. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Boy, good job firing the pass inside there. I mean, all his teammate had to do was catch and finish.
Berea surveying the floor. Here's Porzingis. Another shot. McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. And Doncic gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now LeBron. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And don't let his defensive work get passed over. With all his steals, he was just as valuable on D as he was at the other end.
And it's Berea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a three-point game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, that was more than just a tough loss. That was a complete embarrassment.
Yeah, the woodshed is what we call that. They annihilated him. Simply had no answers for how to slow him down.
To the middle, stolen by McGee. Outside, Davis. Pass to James. Just 5 to shoot. There's the three, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Mavericks making a change here. Augustine's checked in. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Passes to Porzingis. And Augustine kicks to Hardaway. To the inside, and the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
LeBron outside. Pass to Hield. And the wide open shot from Green. It's good. This game is all even.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Oklahoma City. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Three-pointer, Hield. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Hardaway, no good. LA's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. LeBron outside. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. Hield kicks to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Floats it up for Davis.
And they're forcing the ball inside. Working like a charm.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Now here is Augustine.
Cái tù tần animal.
3, no good. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in far away in Latvia. Well, thanks to his brother.
Older brother, he was a big fan of him.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Powell. DJ Augustine out there with Wright. And there's Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the 3 slot. Mavericks trailed by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Porzingis passes to Powell. Unloads from 13. No good that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. He gets it in there. Powell's got 6 points.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game, and I think he's only going to get better down there.
James finds Davis, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Porzingis against Davis. The pass to Doncic. Buries it from 3-point range. He has 7.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Caldwell Pope outside. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
3-pointer Hield. Poke loose. Over Augustine. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead. Doncic kicks to Powell. Augustine in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
And, you know, we've seen what Rick Carlisle can do on the court. He's a former coach of the year in the league and led the Mavs to a championship back in 2011. But his off-the-court talents are also very impressive.
Back to Hield. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hield's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Right outside. He kicks it to Doncic. Clock at 6. And yes, it's good. Doncic has got 9. And talking about Carlisle's outside interests, one I know of, he's an excellent pianist.
And you know what? He is. And he's played with a well-known musician or 2 in concert. Also an avid pilot. This guy is a renaissance man.
Puts one up from 19. Pass to LeBron. Takes the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. 2 teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Out of bounds. Dallas possession.
And here's Luka Doncic. Let's take a look at his numbers. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's putting up 9 points a game, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
With the second effort, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Nice shot by
Tangina mo. Pinagpala ng Kuya James.
For the Los Angeles Lakers. Kicks to Davis. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Floor spacing is such an important element of the game now, Clark, and I know you have a list of guys who you think can stretch it the most in the game now.
Yeah, you start with Steph Curry. I mean, clearly, his shot-making ability from anywhere in the building is unlike most any other in the league. Damian Lillard has similar type range. Jamal Crawford would come to mind, but Steph Curry's at the head of that list for me.
5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. First in scoring, first in field goal percentage. And he's third in the league in blocks per game with his physical tools and, of course, that innate timing to send shots away.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. No good from outside. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for Dallas.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Here's Porzingis. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Patay.
Around. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 7th
Say
assist
goodbye. Utang ina mo.
deciding where to go with it.
Mali yun na.
Will it go? And he lays it
Utang
up and
ina
in.
mo.
Curry's got his first points of the game.
Nice body control by Seth Curry. I mean, he's so good at fending off defenders on the way up.
Hield kicks to James. Back to Hield. Tries it from 19. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Passes to Porzingis.
Wala ka.
Great D that time from Davis.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than
Ang
that, Greg.
ina mo, ganado si...
Consistency from range tonight. Really impressive.
Ang Kuya Bade, ganado.
Keep giving him these looks. I mean, he looks really comfortable shooting from these
Pang
spots.
ina mo ko namang...
Mavericks trail by 13. Curry wide open. Dallas no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak
Ang
coverage.
ina mo.
Hield with the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from
Kinain na
beyond the arc.
si
Greg, it's
Dungtik.
hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense
Luka
practically
Doncic.
giving them those shots.
Out to Porzingis.
Patay.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter. Lee against James. Caldwell Pope outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Okay, we got a nice little back here. Going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the out.
And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting a tremendous game we're seeing from Buddy Hield. He had 25 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
I love how they opened the game up. They pushed the ball up court at every opportunity, and they put the defense on their heels. But it wasn't just a track meet. It was a well-thought-out strategy that the coaches had way beforehand. We'll see what adjustments get made to try to stop their transition game in the second half.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
That about...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So for the Lakers right now, Buddy Hield is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Green. And it's Bielitsa in its center. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Davis kicks to James. Back to Davis. James trying to free himself up.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Berea against LeBron. Hardaway passes to Berea. Shoots from
Putang ina mo.
Rebound the Lakers. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. LeBron dishes to
Hindi
Hield.
nyo binantayan.
Off target from outside.
Yay!
Berea against James, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, when I think of J.J. Berea, one of the words that comes to mind is fearless. I mean, he never hesitates to go right at big guys in the paint. Not afraid to force a tough pass through traffic. He's a very aggressive offensive player, and when you're as small as he is, sometimes that's the way you thrive.
Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last. Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
That's a 2 from Hield. Davis. Hield against Berea. Here's Davis. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And James gets it
Kala
to
nyo,
go.
ha?
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have the most buckets in transition since the All-Star break. The Lakers, number 1.
You know, as the season wears on, the team that can stay fresh can take advantage. They continue to get out and run, and teams are struggling to keep up.
Here's Berea. And a lot of contact on that
Ang
one,
ina
so
mo
he'll
ka.
shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James. Mark, you were in Indiana after being drafted by the Pacers for a few seasons. Who are some of the more talented guys you played with there?
Well, Herb Williams, a teammate of mine at Ohio State, really outstanding big guy, mobile, could shoot it, excellent defender, shot blocker, and a high-quality guy. Vern Fleming was a guard that had size, excellent defender, driver of the ball. Wayman Tisdale, may he rest in peace. We lost Wayman a number of years ago to cancer. But really a gifted scorer. Steve Stepanovich, he and I both had to retire about the same time due to different knee trouble. And he was a rugged, mobile, good shooting big guy who I think would have continued to excel had he not had to retire.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside, Green. Inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless. Really getting beat up physically.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Yeah, it looks too easy for them. Almost looks too easy for them, I should say, Greg. I mean, their chemistry really, really at a high level.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Outside, Porzingis. Dishes to Hardaway. Barea with a wide open look. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 11 points.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
James kicks to Davis. Pass to Bielitsa. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Green outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. 6 points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
James looking it over. It's Bielitsa. No good on the triple. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's foul number 2 for him. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Mavericks. The Lakers on D. The pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And let's check out stats for James. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. He's averaging about 19 points per, 9 assists, and over 3.5 steals. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
That one goes in. Davis has got 22 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Powell. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-7 run. Augustine against Hield. Here's Davis. Here's Green. Bielitsa passes to LeBron, and they double up LeBron. Just 4 to shoot.
And James is an all-around talent, a fantastic passer who actively looks to get his guys going.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Courtney Lee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Wright comes in for Hardaway. Powell kicks to Lee. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Augustine with it. He's picked up by James. Porzingis can't hit. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 19-7 run. And it's Davis finishing it off.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
The Mavericks shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Augustine dishes to Wright, and there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Caruso's checked in to the inside. Augustine, the layup off target.
Great look, but he couldn't finish everything but is how we say that. Surprising since the defense was very pedestrian.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That's a 2 from Hield. Again, Los Angeles.
I'm still kind of trying to figure out how that one went in. Don't think they drew it up that way, but hey, it still counts because it worked.
And Augustine kicks to Powell. Pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The feed to Green. Powell with the steal. Right down low. Covered by Hield. Powell. That's good.
If you let him get that deep, this is what you can expect.
He's not only strong as ammonia down there, he's smart as Einstein too. Poor effort from the defense.
Caruso, the pass to Hield. Here's Caruso. Back to Hield. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He is in the zone. There's a reason he keeps getting the ball. They're feeding him because they trust him to lead their team.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Caruso kicks to Davis. Here's Caruso. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, as Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with it.
Hey, it's all about physical.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Seth Curry is out there with Lee. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And here is James. Caldwell Pope outside. LeBron passes to Caruso. James outside. He dishes it to Morris. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Kidd-Gilchrist finds Curry. Lee outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Pass to LeBron. Caldwell Pope against Lee. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
To the paint, here's Finney Smith. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And, you know, these are easy ones. Once you're this close, it's academic.
James, the pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Dallas. Clark, over your many years in the NBA, you've seen labor unrest, but per the most recent CBN, we have the potential for a decade-long stretch now of labor peace.
Yeah, and I think that's great for all sides. And you've got to recognize that some of the unrest in the past was really necessary to get to this place where we may have labor and league peace for the next decade. I mean, there's no justice without struggle. There's no smooth sailing without some bumpy sailing at times. So credit the league, the Players Association, and the players for getting to this place now where the league is doing well in all measures, and the game is healthy and good. But that's a team effort by all involved.
Caldwell Pope with it. He kicks to Morris. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. LeBron trying to free himself up. And that one is good. 30 points for Davis.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Curry finds Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Dallas with it. Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Caruso, the pass to James. Caldwell Pope outside. Dallas shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. To the middle, here's Curry. Morris with the block. And they get it back. And a wide open look for Lee. It's good from the top of the key. Lee's got 5 points in the quarter. Now LeBron to the middle, right wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Caruso, no good. Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Inside, here's Porzingis, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Now here's James. Now the pass to Caruso. Davis in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Davis has got 33 points.
I'll tell you, he's beating up the defense in this quarter, going right at him and scoring in a variety of ways.
Back to Curry. Unloads from 13. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
They are
just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Porzingis against Davis. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Finney-Smith off target with his 3. For Los Angeles, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be... his second foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's Buddy Hield in for LeBron. The Mavericks also with a sub. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Porzingis. When you look at player contracts today, Clark, a little different from the one after you signed your rookie year. What, 4 years and $1 million? Do I have that right?
Yeah, you got the numbers right, Kevin. And, you know, I look at that as all relative. How about the guys who played way before me?
Right.
And they were traveling on trains to games and were working jobs during the summer. I mean, it's all a function of the revenue generation of the league, which has grown exponentially. Since I played, we were part of the group that actually saw the first salary cap instituted in the early 80s. So growth is part of what we see now in player salaries, and I'm all for the guys to get what they deserve from that standpoint.
Jackson kicks to Finney Smith. Lee against Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. A floater, and it's sent back by Howard.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Davis.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Waiters finds Howard. Kicks it to Waiters. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Curry. To the paint. Howard with the steal. Here's Kuzma. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Big time. I mean, it's amazing. Their crowd letting them hear it, and that's always inspiring. They want to see this thing get wrapped up.
Curry passes to Jackson. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Waiters for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lee kicks to Curry. The first free throw is good.
And just like his brother Steph, Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is